Hello there and welcome to my Let's Play of Ebe. A friend of mine recently recommended this game to me and I thought, you know what? Why not make a Let's Play of it? That sounds like a pretty reasonable idea. So, Ebe. What is Ebe? Well, it is a game about a little girl who is visiting the art gallery with her family. And at this art gallery there are things happening, things that should not be. Basically, the game is considered a horror game, but to be honest, there are a few jump scare elements in the game, certainly, but I don't really see how it should be classified as horror per se, because I personally don't think it's that fear-inducing, but, you know, to each his own. But, back to the plot at hand. We have entered the art gallery, and for now there is not really much to do besides talking, and now that I'm in control I can look around the art gallery and look at the pictures and the sculptures and so forth, but I'm not going to check out everything that is in this game because, well, you might want to experience all the other important aspects of it, but I'm going to only focus on the main story here for now. So the first thing we do is we inspect this picture, and after we do this, the lights start to flicker. And after that, all the people are gone. Mysterious happenings. What is going on? We don't know. We gotta look around a little bit more, and then we can hear footsteps. How peculiar. Yeah, and some of the pictures do come alive. The coughing man, for instance. He coughs. Well, what do you expect? I mean, he's a coughing man. What else would he do? So now we established that nobody is around. The next thing we do is we're going to go up again. And we see a person going there. Behind the glass. Fair enough. So then we see that behind this picture there's blue liquid leaking. What could it mean? What could it really mean? Down below? Certainly, this doesn't sound like a trap or spooky at all. I mean, of course we're going to get down. Yeah, go down. What else would we do? I mean, duh. So now here the railings are gone, and whoop, into the picture we go. So, now, from this moment forth, we are what I think is a alternate dimension. Some weird version of the art gallery that doesn't exist in the real world. Yeah, that's how I explain the whole thing. And in this room we find a key and a spooky little painting. Yeah. Hello there. Yeah. So this picture basically tells us if our Rose dies, we die too. So we better keep an eye out for it. Don't want to lose it. So with the blue key we can open the blue door. Easy enough. So first thing we do is we check over here at the right. And here we see that there is a chasm here that we can't cross quite yet. So we have to find a way across it. How will we do this, you ask? We shall find out. So beware of edges. That's a good advice for this situation because there are hands coming out of the walls. Oh my god! Danger zone. Danger zone. So here we have a painting of an ant. If we examine it again, we see that we can take it off the wall, so we remove it. And take it back to the hole and use it as a bridge. Now, as we have seen with the coughing man before and the lady on the wall where the blue key was, the paintings in this game are pretty much alive, and so this brings us to some cool effects like this one. We can trample the ant on the picture. Not very realistic, but hey, what do you want? So, here we get the green key, and as with all the other things here, also the statues can come alive and want to eat our face. Run! Ah! And we get across and it falls down the hole. Mission accomplished. So now that we have the green key, we can get into the green door here. So, in this room we have the next puzzle. There's a fish-shaped hole in the wall. So we need a fish-shaped key for it. So, here we have a little play and hide-and-seek game, and you know, I already know where he's hiding. He's hiding here. Ha! Gotcha! And now I get a prize for it. Oh, what do you know? It's a fish head. Okay. So we're going to go to the other room and find the rest of the fish. Would you look at that? Oh, he's looking at me. Are you looking at me? You're looking at me funny. Oh no. Oh my god, whatever shall I do? I should just wait before he falls over. I mean, yeah. So this way we can assemble the fish and put it into the hole. Now, this part was a bit creepy the first time around, so I have to admit this is very well done. Yeah, here's another example of the alive pictures, because this one will spit at us. Very classy. So here we have a totally white picture, and if we inspect it again, we can see that there is a number on it, a red 9. Gotta keep that in mind. Then, oh, whoops, I forgot that there were hands in the wall. Anyway, then we have here a doll that falls down here that has a green 18 on it. Red 9, green 18. Gotta remember that. Gotta remember that. Now, here's the liar's room, and this one is interesting because, you know, the first time around I thought I have to, you know, find some contradiction, that their argument, their statements, that they contradict themselves somehow. But it turns out the answer is a little bit different, because some of them support others, the statements of others, and the others just tell me how I should go in the next room. Now, the key to this puzzle is here. The statue tells that there's an odd one out. Now, what exactly does this mean? Well, the yellow one says the white one speaks the truth, and tells us, yeah, we have to take the 2 steps east and 2 steps to the south afterwards. Easy enough. The green one says that the blue one says, I mean, that the green wearing child is always speaking the truth, and he's also giving us direction. 3 steps to the west, 1 to the south. Now, the red one says that she agrees with the yellow one. She agrees with someone that supports somebody else. So there are 3 pictures that support someone, and 3 pictures that state where I have to go. The odd one out is the brown one, because he doesn't have a single supporter. So he is the one that we have to take. His advice is the one that we have to take. So 4 steps to the east and 2 to the north. Let's see what this leads us. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And here we have a loose tile. We pull it up, and we have a violet 4. And some noise outside. Yes, it looks like he staked out and he was killed by the others. Being called a liar all around. Not really sure why, because, you know, the others were lying, but yeah, we'll run with it. So, we have all the numbers, so we can solve this puzzle. Green 18 times the red 9 plus 4, the violet 4. Let me calculate for a second. 18 times 9, 162. Plus 4 should be 166. Am I right? Yes! Math for the win. So in here we find a red apple. A wooden red apple even. So we take it and bring it down here to this pair of lips. Who wants to have an apple? So, nom nom nom. Now it lets us pass. through its mouth, which doesn't look safe, but it totally is. No, we're going to go along here and bonk. Didn't see that one coming at all. Alright. Breath. In breath indeed. Alright, this is the part where I'm going to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed, and part 2 will be out as soon as it's done.